So when you attended Willard, did you participate in sports? What were your favorite subjects? And that would be at Willard, and also you said at East
At
Junior?
East Junior, yes. At Francis Willard, we had what was known as the patrol, and I was so privileged to be the captain of patrol when I was in the sixth grade, I think.
And can you explain to us what patrol is?
What the patrol was you would be on the corners to help the children across the street to get them safely through, and to make sure that they waited till the light changed. And it was like being a youth policeman is what you did. And we had a supervisor, and we had a lieutenant, and then we had other people that were patrolmen, but I was over them.
So was that unusual for a black person to be in that role?
Very much so. A matter of fact, I had a certificate for being the most outstanding student when I was in the sixth grade, which I was very proud of. All of these were probably the first because I don't recall any other black person that had done that prior to me getting this. I was surprised to get it, and it's only natural. This was all new to my parents. I went to East Junior. I ran track. I played basketball, and I played football. That year, when I was in the ninth grade, East Junior won the championship in all three sports.
Wow.
When I got to Harding, I really wanted to play football. I played football my freshman year. Really, my sport was track. When I was in the 10th grade, I lettered running what we call the 440 or the quarter mile. And I ran on the relay. I ran on 2 relays.
Who were some of the other people that ran on the relay team with you?
Oh, there was a lot of individuals, such as Robert Butler, myself, Lawrence Dotson. Oh boy, I have to think.
So did you run in the 11th and 12th grade as well?
I ran every year. Matter of fact, I ran track all the way through high school. So I lettered every year in track. I also was in intramurals. I wrestled. I used to be a wrestler. And there was a very good friend of mine, Mr. Robert Saffold, was trying to teach me how to box. I wanted to be a boxer, but that really wasn't my forte. But I enjoyed it, and I liked it. Even after I got out of high school, I was in the Senior Olympics. And I was in the Senior Olympics, I'd say from probably the time that I was probably about 55 years old. I think you had to be 55. And even up today, I ran track. I run 100, 200, and 400. I still participate in the Senior Olympics, but I only bowl. Bowl have become my love for sports. And I've been bowling since I had never thrown a bowling ball before in my life until I was 60 years old. My brothers and sisters, they all bowled, and I knew a lot of other people that bowled with the Hilltoppers. That was when it was up on the hill at Crest. But I never bowled with the Hilltoppers, but today I bowl with in the Hilltoppers League over at Freeway, over on Parkman Road.
Now the Hilltoppers, they were an integrated group of people who bowled in the city of Warren?
It was basically black. It was integrated, but there was very few whites, and it's still that way today. the league have shrunk down to maybe about 5 or 6 teams. At one time, I don't know how many teams there was. There were so many. Of course, I wasn't very good then, but I've gotten better later. My highest score I've ever bowled was 298. A matter of fact, I have a ring where I got a ring for bowling a 298. I don't bowl that well all the time now. But what I do, I probably carry maybe about a 165, 170 average.
That is fabulous.
Thank
So let's talk some more about the Senior Olympics. So you said that it started when you roughly were about 55 years old. And
Yes.
so when did you stop doing or participating in the various sports other than bowling? How old were you roughly?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe in your 70s?
No, when I was 60 is when I was running track when I was 60.
Wow.
When I was 60, and I did very well. Matter of fact, I'd probably get a gold medal in the 400 meter or the quarter mile, probably up till the time I was, I would say probably about 62 or 63.
That is impressive. Well, we're going to have to make sure that we get photographs of some of your medals.
Mm-hmm.
So, was there a local Senior Olympics? Did you ever go to a national competition, a regional? How does that work?
Yes, they have they have the state and the nationals, but remember, this is all voluntary. And I had my day in sports. I've enjoyed sports. I love sports, but I wasn't going to pay to go to the nationals.
Oh, wow. You had to pay?
You have to pay yourself.
Oh, my
They
goodness.
wouldn't pay for you, you
Yes,
understand?
yes. But it was a huge accomplishment just for the mere fact that you even attempted to continue your athleticism at a later age.
Yes, and even as of today, I am on the board of directors for the Warren Bowling Association. There's only probably about two of us, two blacks, that's on there right now. Bowling was a sport where it was probably dominated by white people. And the reason, as I forestated, I didn't bowl until I was 60 years old. I had the opportunity, I just wasn't interested, so I can't blame it on anybody else.
Right. Well, I mean, for one thing, it cost money to bowl.
It costs money,
And,
yes.
and a lot of black people back then didn't have extra income to rent their shoes, or if you were really passionate about it, you owned your own shoes, you
Yes.
owned your own ball, correct?
As of today.
And that costs money.
As of today, I have my own ball, I have my own bag, and I need to bowl today. I've got to bowl today. I bowl 3 times a week now. Also, when I was at the Y, I was the knotless instructor when it was the men's YMCA. I think it's Trumbull
Family fitness.
Family
Well,
Fitness
let's
today.
talk